Haribo, my name is Nikki, and I wanted to comment on your video. I kind of have the same phenomenon. Whenever you're in doing Harinam, it's amazing. It's ecstatic and you can't really explain it. Whenever you are at temple doing kirtan, it's amazing and uplifting. But watching people walk by is hilarious. I think it's really funny on Harinam because you kind of get these two worlds colliding. You have just your average everyday people who are in their own world and the devotees in their own world. And it's kind of like both sides are just observing each other and not quite sure what to make. And when that barrier is penetrated, things get pretty interesting. Another thing I think is funny is whenever you watch videos about people on book distribution, a lot of people get really, really, really pushy. The devotees get pushy. I really start feeling kind of uncomfortable for the people at the other end. I'm not really comfortable with the devotees tricking people into getting the book. But having a lot of my friends who are not devotees ask me questions is always hilarious. Um, One question I get a lot, even though obviously I don't keep a Sika, is what a Sika is. And a lot of the websites that are like the people trying to expose the dangerous cult of Hare Krishna say that it's used by God to pull you up to heaven, which I've never heard from any of our sources. Watching students come into the temple to ask questions to do like reports for school for me is hilarious because it's just something such a part of my life being at the temple. The deities, kirtan, bhajan, chanting, tulsi, all these things are very, very common in my life. This is part of who I am. And having these people just totally bewildered is really awkward. For me, it's kind of like having someone on the street point to a car and be like, "What is that thing? What does it do? Why do you use them? Why are there so many of them?" It's just totally alien to me. It's really interesting trying to think of how other people see us and actually experience people experiencing us. Anyway, Haribo and thank you, Madajis. I really like what you do.